Hi, my name is Paul Katcheroff with thelandmaster.com. I've been selling land now for about 15 to 20 years in this area, so we're experts on all the ground that we sell. We don't sell properties with bad titles, liens, or judgments. All the taxes are current on what we sell. Today we got a great pair of lots 12 and 13 of the Impala Woods subdivision. Each lot is 30 feet wide by approximately 100 feet deep. The property is located on FM 3186. And you have great access here. You don't have to drive through the subdivision. You have to go over the speed bumps, past the guard gate, nothing like that. You're on the outside of the subdivision. So if you have an RV, boat, anything, very easy access. There is a boat ramp in the subdivision, which will give you access to Lake Livingston. Really super properties. We've just cleared it. I'm going to take you on a tour to clear this of the cleared property and give you an idea. We did the best we could. Going to need some more ground prep, but all in all, we got our truck on. You can get your unit on too. Thank you. Have a good day. Okay, this is FM 3186. This is the road in which the property is located. It's country highway. Real nice, real pretty, well kept. This property only has one neighbor. She's retired and she's fantastic. Wonderful lady. We keep the property maintained. We finished clearing it the best that we actually could. As you can see, the property used to look like this. So with a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, we turned it into this. There's sewage going to run you $4,000. The city will tap into here. They'll do the install wherever you want it. They will install the septic system. It's a pump and grinder system, no leach field needed, but it's done by the city, which is really neat. We're going to walk this real quickly. I pride myself in walking the property. I'm not going to walk all the way down the highway, if you don't mind. I normally walk pretty far down the road. But nice, clean country highway. Barbara is a terrific neighbor. She's retired by herself. I don't even think she has any animals. I haven't seen any yet. She came out and she offered us $20 to clean her fence line up. Of course, we didn't take it. It's a small price to pay to have a great neighbor. She's a senior citizen. Each lot is 30 feet wide. We staked it out, so this would be the one corner lot. There is a survey marker there, which is really awesome. So you can take a meter wheel, measure 30 feet to here, and then another 30 feet to there. During the clearing process, we cleared a path here for the vehicles. And I did a pretty good job. I pulled all the stumps, and I knew that I have brand new tires on my truck, and I didn't want to get them punctured. So as you can see, you can back your vehicle up in here. Now I've got an 8-foot bed. So my work truck is a big truck. So if I can get my work truck in here, so can you. So as we walk to the back of the property, there is more land to this property, by the way. We cleared as much as we could. I have put the flag there, but at the back is a beautiful, real natural ravine back there, which means nobody can build behind you. Nobody will. You will see deer go back there. And just to answer a lot of questions, no, you can't shoot the deer. Can't do that. You know, we tapered it off here, but there's a lot more land left for the new owner to play with. You know, it's just the two of us. There's only so much we can do. And we've done a lot of work, a lot of loads, a lot of burning, a lot of hauling. But there's more land that goes way back into there, so you can utilize that at your own discretion. Once again, neighbor's great. She's clean, kind. She looks to be about 65, 70. And real country, real nice, real sweetheart. We're at the back of the property that we've cleared, mind you. There's another 20 feet left you could clear. There's more to work with. We left this bunch of trees here. We'd normally cut these down, but they, you know what? They look kind of nice. They kind of come out like an umbrella. as I come through here, it's important that you know that this is where I would put a cabin, probably right around here. It's really well cleared, this area. Back a travel trailer RV. It'd be easy to back something on the right side of the lot too. So since we've already got this completed right here to right about here, actually, I cleaned it up to there. You could back the truck up farther, but you could also put a second one down that way. Maybe park a travel trailer there, put your cabin in the middle, a couple of vehicles right there, maybe that in a boat. Trees are really important to people. Okay, lots of shade on this property. You can see my truck is shaded. As I go up, just look at the size of these trees. Beautiful trees. They're relatively straight. There's only one crooked tree on here that I dropped most of everything. I did the work and dropped it so that your electric is already at the front there because it goes to the neighbor's house. That's really nice. Nice big trees. A lot you can do with this property. We're really proud of this property. Really hard to get double lots in here. Now these lots are platted longer than the normal lots. The normal lots are 30 by 70. This is like 30 by 100, but you know, there's a little ravine action back there, which is a little creek and never fills up. Neighbor said no problem whatsoever. It's a nice deep one and no erosion. It's been like this for years. So you have that separation and that privacy. And I can't say enough about this property. I really can. I love the trees. Yolette loves the trees too. The shade is fantastic. It's in the middle of the afternoon. It's about 2 o'clock right now, hottest part of the day. You can see my truck is completely shaded. It's nice and cool right here. A lot of the reason is because the lake is on the other side. You've got lake way in the distance there. So this whole area is surrounded by lake, so you always have a nice breeze. We put these little orange flags as an indication where the lot line is. Make it easy on everybody. But done a lot of work here. Only one fantastic neighbor, senior citizen. She said she'd keep an eye on the property. She is so kind when people come look at the property. She comes out, says hello. You guys will love her. Not every day I brag on a neighbor, but this one's a 1 in a million. So that's the boss. The boss. And she makes a hell of a lasagna. Okay. Anyway, I know I'll get in trouble for this one. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, my number is 423-BUY-LAND. We've had it for quite a few years. You can call or text me 7 days a week, up to midnight. And I really encourage you to call me as late as midnight. We market our properties in different states, in different time zones. So California is behind us, and we have to stay up late. So you won't bother us whatsoever. I'll be up. Anyway, my name is Paul Kacheroff. It's been an honor to show you this great piece of property, ready to move your unit on. If you have any questions, 423-BUY-LAND. Impala Woods, it has the very best boat ramp and access to the lake in the area. It's privileged for all lot owners. You will get a key with the lot sale, and we'll help you with that when we set up the new account. And there's a gate that goes in and out, and it's absolutely fantastic. There's no place in the area, no subdivision that has the amenities that this boat ramp section has. And we're entering the boat ramp section now, and I'm excited to show everybody what we have here. It really is super fantastic. Okay, here we are at Impala Woods boat ramp section. We're at the entrance. As you can see, it says boat ramp and recreation area, property owners and guests only. You'll get a key, and we're here to demonstrate this plot of land. It's like a lollipop. It's a circular plot of land. I'd say it's about a couple of acres, maybe even actually more. Could be like 3 or 4 acres. As you go around, you can see that here's the lollipop. Right to the right is where the boat ramp is, where you dock your boat. Okay. this land stretches over here, all along the lake for you to have parties and what have you and do what you have to do. Here's a boat ramp. Beautiful area. Keep in mind that we've been all over the county, and you do not get a designated area like this unless you buy into this subdivision. There are boat ramps in subdivisions, and what they are just a little ramp between a couple of houses. You don't have a place where you could relax for the afternoon, where you could park a car, where you can fish, where you could spend the day with your family. You can get out of the subdivision and spend the entire day on the lake. And so that's the boat ramp right there. This gentleman must be fishing, or no, actually he dropped the boat. Beautiful, beautiful lake. This is probably one of my favorite buildings. You will not find this at any other subdivision, at any other designated area to drop your boat. Keep in mind, once again, no subdivision has its own private park. So this is really special. This is the bathroom. And let me tell you, it's pretty clean, neat. There's the women's bathroom, the women's side. And here is the men's. This is really nice. So let me tell you, I was fishing here once, and I realized the value at 10 o'clock at night of that building. Okay, this is pretty interesting, this building right here. This is a building, last I checked, was rentable to the lot owners. Now, this was about 8-9 years ago. It was like $50 a day. And inside that building are several tables, a fridge, stove, AC units. You can rent that if you're going to hold a big family get-together. You can rent it for the day. You can have AC in there when it's hot. You can eat in there. You can work out of there while your family or party, whether it's a wedding reception or whatever, is playing out front. It really is a fantastic asset. And it's got everything you need on the inside of this building. I wish I could get a picture of it, but really nice to have. You're not going to find that anywhere else. Okay. Next to this building, of course, you have the outside picnic tables. But a lot of times, people are inside that building, and their families are out here, especially when they have parties of 20 or 30. And of course, place for the kids to play. It's got a playground, and the land stretches. Over here is the world's greatest dog. That's my boy Tank. Good boy, buddy. You good boy. Daddy loves you. All right, and of course, we're going by the lake right now. And they've got these tables right here where you can sit and watch the lake. Plenty of water frontage. Plenty of water frontage. Good boy, Tank. Tank is 7 months old, by the way. So as you go over here, this is the only place in the area that has stairs that go into the water. This is a designated swimming area. So they don't like fishing here, so you can worry about fish hooks for the most part. Okay? Now, you see the end of this dock? It's only about 4 feet deep out there. So all of this is relatively shallow. So in the summertime, you'll often find 5, 10, 15 people with floaties out there. Really, really nice. I've gone swimming in there before. I don't go very much, just because not much for lakes. I like the ocean. And you can see where our vehicle's parked. You can park anywhere around there that you want to park. This dock is relatively new. I want to say about 8 years old. When the hurricane happened 8 years ago, it was washed out, and so they put a new one up there. I like walking the dock. It's beautiful. For those of you who buy into Lake Livingston Village, This really is the icing on the cake. You can't find this anywhere else. You can't find this in any subdivision on the lake. A beautiful sight. We've gone fishing off of here many nights, and get some great catfish here. There's a lot of bass in this lake. They hold fishing tournaments every year in this lake. This is the second largest man-made lake in the state of Texas. It has more coastline than the state of Maine. So it's a really good sized lake. You go water skiing, jet skiing, everything that you need to do to have a lot of fun. There's a fisherman there. Now, an interesting point about this section here, which is really cool. If you're into fishing, you cannot get a better location on this lake in which to fish. You can see the truck over there in the distance, and they drop the boat there. Okay, now they go out here, and right about to there is a bridge. Okay, now the bridge in Alaska, it goes up because underneath there is the channel. Look how close you are to the channel. Why is that significantly important? I'll explain to you why. Well, I'm trying to zoom in for you. That would be a little, actually right about there, right there. See where the bridge goes up and the channel comes under. The channel is where the deepest part of the river comes into. This was a river at one time, and they flooded the valley in the 1920s, I believe. So they pinched the river and they put a dam somewhere down there, and they flooded this whole valley. So a lot of people got some free waterfront property out of the deal. But this was originally the San Jacinto River, or the well. So anyway, what that means is this: when you undock your boat here, as you go out, it's 4 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, 5 feet, and I've done this with a depth finder. I've been on a boat. As you get to the deeper part of the channel, right there, the depth finder, the feet drop. So it goes from 4, 10, 12 to as deep as 20, 25 feet, right where the channel is. That's where the big catfish are. They hide there when it's hot out, and they go into the deeper waters. So if you were to take a boat right there and drop your lines, you would be catching what we would call monster catfish. I've done it. It's amazing. If you were anywhere on this lake, you would have to take a boat a really, really long way. The lake winds. There's all little different sections. It could take you as much as an hour to get there. But with Impala Woods, the absolute perfect placement for fishing, you cannot get a better spot. People often put trout lines out there, and they'll drop like little buoys, and they'll come out later on, they'll pick it up, and they'll have 20, 25-pound catfish attached to it. I've heard that you can get them up to 40 to 45 pounds. A gentleman caught a 43-pounder a few years back. So if you're into fishing, this is the best of the best. You just can't get better than this. Everything all together. You know, here's a shot from the dock. You know, you can have your parties there. You got your bathroom there. You can line up and fish. Well, I want to thank everybody. Appreciate it. I thank you for the time you spent looking at the video. Hope you like it. Give us a call, 423-BUY-LAND. And our website is 423buyland.com. 7 days a week, up to midnight. We're up late. Don't worry, you won't bother us. We want to sell our lots. Thank you. Have a good day.